Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. So let's continue with the fourth part of the type of exam questions Blackboard tutorial. In this last part, we're going to mention three more types of exam questions. Let's start first with the opinion or the scale, or something. It's similar to the Likert scale. Okay, so let's have scale question. For example, if we want, there is a specific range of options or range of answers that we want the student to choose from. For example, prognosis of X disease. Like this, and then we choose the answers, and we can allow partial credit if we want, and we can, in this situation, we don't want the answer to be random because we have a specific range or a specific scale that we want the Blackboard to show us and to stick to it, so it doesn't make sense to make it random. So let's have, for example, 5. We have 6 here, so we can remove one of the answers. So in case of prognosis, we can mention 4 or 5 answers in this situation. We have excellent prognosis, and that's what's the correct answer that we want. So about this, so the answers. This is good. This is average. And lastly, very poor prognosis. And then we click on submit. And we go and see how it looks like. And so we have a scale. It's similar to the multiple choice. However, in this situation, we can have more than 5 answers. We can have 6, 7, 8 answers, and there is a specific scale that you want the students to follow in. And multiple choice questions, there is no connection between each of the option and the other ones. However, here there is a specific range or a specific scale that the answers follow, and this is what how can you use the Likert scale. Let's add another type of question. Let's go ahead with matching. Matching questions, we have 2 columns, and we want the student to match some items in the first column with the second column. So let's have a matching question. And here in the question text, you give the instructions for your student. Please match items with correct choices. Okay. We have here a number of questions. We have here inside the matching, we can have multiple items. Each item will be considered as a specific question, and that question have a pair, which is the pair one on the left side and the other on the right side. So the one on the left side will be the question itself. Something like this. And the answer will be the item on the right side. Like this. This is the first pair. The second pair, let's say, virtual structure. uh, structure. Here mention Benton, and lastly, fourth, we can mention something like the multi business and mention so we have 4 pairs, and we can allow partial credit. Let's make sure that we go all the way up and update partial credit. Then we can have 2, or if you want to add dummy choices, we can. These are called unmatched choices, which is like additional distractors for the student to choose from, and they don't have a specific pair. So we can include, for example, 2 dummy distractors if you wish. About that, so we have here false choice 1, and false choice 2. And then we can choose if we want to manually organize the items ourselves, or we can ask BlackBoard to do it randomly. Let's choose randomly for now, and then click on submit. The item will appear in this order. So we have the question item on the left side, the answer in the right side or the right column, and we have 2 additional choices as act as distractors. Let's add one last type of item, and then we'll go to the exam view and see how does it look like. The last one we want is the ordering. So we have ordering, and this exam question is very useful if you want the student to mention a specific sequence of a specific topic, for example, a pathogenesis, sequence, process, etc. So we can mention something like, what are steps of pairs, for example. We can choose the numbering system that we want. We can allow partial credit here. Number of answers we want, for example, 4 or 5 or 6, depending on what you want. So this will include as step 1. This will be step 2. Step 3 and step 4. And click on next. Okay, and then this is how we want the you can arrange it yourself, or just shuffle the answers, something like this, and click on submit. Let's go downstairs and see how does it appear, and let's go to the exam view itself. Click on the exam and begin. We go all the way to the step 3 last question that we included. So this is the scale that we wanted. So we have, as we mentioned, that all the options are considered part of a specific continuum or scale. Then the matching. We have the specific elements on the left side. We can match from one to the right side, and you can see that we have four elements or four options and six choices, and the student can choose exactly which are which and match them together. And I made a typo there. And the last, what are the specific steps of dental caries? We have specific 3 steps. So the student should mention should be A. For example, this is C. This is step 1 should be A. Step 4 should be D. Step 2 should be B, and then step 3 should be C. And that's how the student will arrange the sequence or the pathogenesis of the process. Click on Save and Submit. See the answers. So the Likert scale will be graded as a multiple choice question. The question 9, which is the matching, all of the answers are wrong definitely here. And here the one for the order, we did it in the correct order, so we have the credit for that item. Okay, so we explained now the matching, the order, as well as the Likert item. I hope that I have given you a quick and but useful overview of the types of items in the BlackBoard. Inshallah, in future videos, we're gonna go in details about how to create the exam itself and how to deploy it and how to deal with the grade center. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.